Wait, what's the intro? Oh yeah, welcome to the Stick and Ball Symposium. I'm Ellis.
I'm Justin.
You are?
No,
Oh, okay.
my name's Dave.
Ah, like famous Dave?
No, I'm just Dave.
Okay, just Dave. All right, so just Dave here, over here. Well, it's been a while since we've done this. But if you remember, last time we did our ideal NFL lineups, and today we're gonna do the same thing but with NBA players, active NBA players. We have a cap. Just see what we can do. It looks like there's a starter and a backup at each of the starting five. And then was it 3 utilities down there?
Yep. Or no,
Oh,
five.
utilities. Wow. Okay.
My math was not very mathing right
I guess
there.
that makes sense because there's 15 on a. Well, because there's 15 players, but like one never plays or something. I don't remember exactly. I know it's 14 or 15, but whatever it is, here we are. I'm pretty excited. What about you?
I don't know basketball very well.
Sure you do. I mean, you can name a top two at each position pretty easily.
Yeah, you got Dennis Schroeder.
All right. Well, it's a bad start, but all right.
Is he not top two?
Is it possible for me to take Kyle Korver at all 15 positions?
No.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Well, let's get it started off. Who do you want for your starting point guard?
Well, I want Kyle Korver, but yeah, it's not. No, he's not. He's not in the league anymore. I think he. Last I knew, he was on the Nets coaching staff, which is kind of weird, but well, there's some obvious answers. I gotta factor in money here, because like the obvious choice would probably be Luka, because the only one you could probably argue is better is Steph, and Steph makes a lot more money because Steph makes a lot of money. But outside of that, thinking about, I don't know.
I'm just saying Ben Simmons is there.
Yeah, I'm not. No, absolutely not. De'Aaron Fox wouldn't be bad. He's a really good all-around point guard. 30 million. Jeez, these guys make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Going down the list, it is a pretty big drop off.
Oh.
Wow, Cade. I mean, LaMelo.
Cameron Payne.
Campaign. I was gonna say I might have my son's bias leech in. I might have Campaign as my second point guard. Honestly, I was thinking someone like Marcus Smart, who I still will argue with people that he's one of the most underrated defenders. People act like he's not that great of a defender, but he's one of the best in the league at his position of defending by far. And he's not making an absurd amount of money, and I know that the money's going to be quite an issue later on. So I think I'll do Marcus Smart, and I'll do Cameron Payne as my secondary point guard. A really good playmaker, might be the best backup point guard in the league. At least he was. He definitely was the last year where we won 60 plus games. This year, it's been a bit of a dip, but he's still a great player. Shooting guard, and wow, Bradley Beal's the highest paid shooting guard, at least highest cap it. Wow, that's crazy. I want to say Devin Booker, but I'm not gonna pull the trigger on that because there are some good options. I mean, wow. Maybe there aren't. I'm definitely gonna take Booker or the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard or Dame, whoever makes less, whoever is a lower cap.
Where is Mr. Damian?
He's definitely high up there somewhere. Is Dame a point guard? He might be a point guard.
He might be a point guard.
Just give me Devin Booker.
I'm sorry, I have to look that. Yeah, Damian Lillard is second highest paid point guard.
I guess that makes sense. I guess that's weird because I guess he and CJ are both point guards, but I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, D-Book and then Seth Curry for my secondary shooting guard.
Seth Curry.
Get that shooting in there. That's what I'm talking about. Small forward, very interesting. Ideally, it would be Kevin Durant or Kawhi Leonard, but that's a lot of money, so maybe not gonna go that direction. Kawhi would be the best. I mean, we also have to factor in availability, I guess. At the time of recording, that Kings Clippers game just happened, where it was
that was insane.
Second highest scoring game of all time, and Kawhi might be out for the rest of the season after that, just off load management. Let's see who else is there. Good for small forward. Jaylen Brown would be nice. Jaylen Brown is really good. Nick Batum would be a great main pick. Not gonna do that though. Honestly, give me Jaylen Brown. That's pretty good value. I mean, it's almost half as much as the top guys, but he's almost just as important. I mean, he's no Kevin Durant, he's no Kawhi Leonard, but he's a crazy good player. So I think that'd be logical. And my backup small forward, I guess just something with good defense. I mean, I don't know. Kevin Knox. He's one of the worst players I've ever seen.
Andre Iguodala.
I want Iguodala. I might have to do that. Just for the meme. Not really. Wow. It's
Matt Ryan's here.
I can't have him. We'll choke away all of our leads. I'm gonna have to go. I don't know. I don't want to go too.
You can get the Nasus.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna pass on that. I don't think that's a good idea.
Sadiq Bey.
Derek Jones Jr. is a great dunker. I don't need that though. Corey Kispert, Kelton Johnson, Ojai Abaji, Daniel House. Oh my gosh, I forgot about some of these guys. There's so many cool players in the NBA. I love it. Honestly, give me Cameron Johnson. Add some more shooting in there. Why not?
Cam, the Bam Bam Johnson.
I miss him already. Power forward. Holy smokes! Giannis's contract must be back, I assume, because I think 42 is even still like lower than what he would be. Power forward is interesting because man, I don't know, it's kind of tough. I'm really trying to watch the money here and I gotta get one of the. There's some great power forwards. I'm trying to save for the truly elite centers because obviously you'd want to go either Jokic or Embiid because that would be a huge boost for your team if you had either of those guys.
Yeah.
As far as power forward, definitely not Tobias Harris. I still can't believe he makes that much money. It's genuinely shocking. Tatum would be good. That's a big cap hit. I'd like the idea of someone like Chris Boucher, but he might be more of my backup power forward. PJ Tucker. Wow. PJ Tucker's there too. Bobby Portis.
Darius Saric.
Unfortunately.
Keegan Murray.
Evan Mobley?
Evan Mobley.
Give me Evan Mobley. Look at that. Evan Mobley's a great player. Great value. And then give me Chris Boucher because I love Chris Boucher.
Chris Boucher. Your backup power forward makes more than your starting.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Right, 28 million luxury tax space left.
Okay, now how much does Jokic make? Because he might be worth it.
33.
I don't have 28 mil left.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought. I was even trying to be conservative. I guess I did not do very well on that. I guess just some type of block machine. There's Wallace is there. Nurkic is there. Nurkic is kind of past his prime. Valanciunas actually wouldn't be bad. Honestly, give me Jonas Valanciunas.
All right, and then who's your backup?
Taco Fall. It's not even on.
Wow.
Okay, never mind. I guess. I wonder if Bulbul's in there anywhere. I could have.
You probably put him at utility.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Who else we got at center? I mean, I guess just somebody else would be good value. Like, I guess Nick Claxton actually. That'd be two great centers. Look at that.
right. I don't know how this works. Your cap space is negative 20 million, but your luxury tax space is 5 million. I don't know how this works.
Neither do I.
Your team's salary cap is 123, but your cap total is 100. I don't know how this is. Oh, I just gotta.
Essentially, I can't go. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, I can't go over 150 million. Is how that works. So.
Let me put this as someone with 0 right now, so it goes back to what it was. Okay.
Oh yeah, Micah Potter. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, but you have 3 centers. Oh, that just changes.
Yeah, because of the utility. But well, I don't really know what to do about utility at that point. Maybe I'd have to change around some people up high. Who's the biggest cap hit up there? Is it Book?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jaylen Brown shortly after him.
Okay, I can get somebody else from other than Book. CJ McCollum's not much less. Buddy Hield's not. I mean, that's a pretty big drop off, but it's also a huge drop off in town. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Karis LeVert's there. Gary Trent's there.
You have Luke Kennard.
No. No, not Luke Kennard. It's not an
Anthony
option.
Edwards?
Honestly, Anthony Edwards might be the play. Just because he's a good all-around player and he's not making obscene amounts of money. I like Bruce Brown.
Tyler Hero.
Good two-way player. Tyler Hero is interesting because I don't know. I thought he was overrated, but he has improved his game quite a bit, and he has definitely proved me wrong. Moses Moody is super young. It's just funny how young he is. I don't know.
I'm assuming no one down here is gonna pique your interest for your starting shooting group.
Desmond Bain. He's right there. Yeah, Desmond Bain.
Okay.
Yep. I want Desmond Bain. Seth Curry would probably start over Desmond Bain, but actually I'm gonna take him. So wow, look at the cap space.
Hey, there you go.
I'll keep Micah Potter. Just kidding. I don't know who that is. Give me Luka Garza. Not really.
I never know when to take you serious. Oh.
Reggie Jackson? Yes. 100% Reggie Jackson. Why is he making so little money? Is that the Reggie Jackson? It's got to be, right? He's on the Nuggets? I thought he was still on the Clippers. There could be another Reggie Jackson. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, no, but him.
Huh, he's not. Well, okay, yeah, I'll keep him now. He's not making enough money. I know he's kind of fallen off a little bit, but I actually love Reggie Jackson. He's always been one of my favorite players. Kevin Durant. No, I'm just kidding.
Kevin Durant, the utility.
No. I guess. Who else is there? Just some cool, like, just do a Ty Jerome.
You don't Austin Reeves?
Yeah, I'll do Austin Reeves too. Give me Austin Reeves and give me Ty Jerome.
There he is.
Ty Jerome. And then some bigger guys.
Wow, he has such a little cap hit that he is literally 0.
And then, let me think. I'm trying to think of some good, like big dudes. Is Taco Fall really not an option at all? I thought he was still on a team. I guess not.
Yeah, no.
I remember watching him in March Madness. That was so fun. Ooh, James Harden. No. Who? No, he'd be a lot of money. Robert Covington wouldn't be terrible. Jay Crowder. Kind of miss him, not really. Malik Monk just dropped 45. Mason Plumlee. Might have to consider Not really.
I don't know if weird because like you have 8.6 million cap space, but I don't know exactly how that works.
I've got the luxury cap tax, which I also don't know exactly how that works. But Patrick Williams, he doesn't make that much. That's not that bad. And then I guess he's only a small forward. And then some big guy. Who is there? Like someone funny like Aaron Baines. It'd be 1A if he's still around. I don't know if he's still in the league.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
No.
Who is there? I'm trying to think of guys that will not literally kill me in money this late, but would still be a pretty good pickup. We got Precious Aljua, Maxey, Johnson. Jovic. Ty.
Oh.
Hey, Bobo. Sure, let's do him.
Alright.
Look at that.
I still know how it works, but
I've
you're
got the luxury tax.
-2. I don't know how that is.
It's all good. I did it just fine. No, nothing wrong with what I did at all. It's perfect.
Do a quick switcheroo.
I'm telling you right now, my 75 is already going to be yours because you don't have one.
Well, that's fair and quite upsetting.
Point guard. Who's running your offense?
John Morant.
Good choice.
12 mil cap it.
Good choice.
Now, who will I have backing up John Morant?
I
Kevin Porter Jr.
Not bad. KPJ. Actually, pretty good choice. I like that.
My shooting guard.
There's only one right answer. Evan Fournier. Do not look up his last name. Don't do it. Luke Kennard.
Is Anthony? He's not a good shooter, is he?
He's a decent shooter.
I'm gonna take.
He's not like an elite lights out shooter.
Just because he went off in this game I just did, I'm taking Malik Monk.
Hey, games like that could be enough. He does that like 3 times a year, where he just has like a nuclear game. It's like crazy. Where he's like the best player in the league.
And I'm gonna take Josh Giddey for my backup.
Good all-around player. Look at that. Cheap. Pretty good.
Let's see. Who do we have for?
I am not used to seeing the Kevin Durant Phoenix thing. That's not gonna. I still can't believe that.
Small forwards. Who do we got? Rudy Gay.
I mean, if Kyle Korver was there. Just saying. You could definitely do Derek Jones Jr. Or you could also technically do Nikola Jovic.
I could also do Thanasis if I really wanted to.
It's not Jokic. You could do Iguodala. But here's the thing about that. He's like 72, so I don't know if you should. Nick Batum.
I'm going to take Mikal Bridges.
Good choice. I love Mikal.
Backup, I want to go cheap on this end.
I miss him so much.
And just for the meme, taking Andre Iguodala.
I want Iguodala.
Now, I saw someone that was kind of... Yeah, Zion. I want Zion on my team.
Zion, another great young player, not making too much money quite yet. Hasn't hit. He also hasn't played very much. Could be a generational player, but
I'll take Bull. Here,
yeah, backup power forward, Bull. So much potential. If he had no chance of ever getting injured, then he'd be an ideal player to build around. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I am taking Nikola Jokic as my center.
Look at that. Saved up money. Was able to get Jokic. Probably the best if you want overall offensive efficiency on your team, Jokic is probably the best choice in the entire league. He might win MVP again this year. We haven't seen an MVP three-peat since Larry Bird in the 80s. That would be really impressive. But Jokic is that level of player. I really do think he's that good. I'd put him in the top 2 in the NBA probably. I'd probably put Giannis number 1 just because his impact on both sides of the ball And then, of course, Kyle Korver is up there, but...
Same. I am up there.
You're going to go Montrezl Harrell? You're going to go Alex Len? Why is he still in the league?
I don't know who I'm going with. But you're loony if you think I'm going with Kevin Looney.
Yeah.
Kevon Looney.
I don't know why you would ever choose him. Like, ever.
God, I want to go a little cheap.
You could go Chet Holmgren, who still has not played a game in the NBA because he got injured for his entire rookie season.
Oh, where? Oh, he's so...
I know, $9 million off the bat, hasn't even played a game yet.
I want to go cheaper. John Butler.
I don't even know who that is.
He is the man.
I don't know him.
He's the man. Don't worry.
Okay, I still don't know him, so he could be the man all he wants. I have no idea who he is.
Okay, let's see here.
You're crazy if you don't take Scotty Barnes.
Kobe White.
Patty Mills. He's getting old too.
Joe Ingles.
I love Joe Ingles. He's on the Bucks now? I didn't even realize that. Rudy Hachimura, Rudy Gay. Good choice. He was the best Rudy on the Jazz for a while.
Hello, my old friend.
I still can't believe the Timberwolves traded for Rudy Gobert. Like, what the heck were they thinking?
I'll take Jordan Poole.
Good choice.
Jordan Poole. 11 mil between 3 more utility players.
I mean, you got it. Wow, some players make so much more than I realize. Like Kevin Huerter, Larry Nance, $9 million cap hit. Like, come on.
All right, here we go. Why the fuck did it do this?
Am I hearing you out or what? Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
And 2 $0 people, I assume.
No. Stay with me. Oh, okay. Well, they don't go down that low.
Anthony Lamb. Donovan Williams.
We're taking Mac McClung.
Hey, there you go. Dunk prodigy.
That's my man right there.
Can't believe he won the dunk contest on Black History Month. Absolutely ridiculous. Criminal.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
He's now on the same team as somebody who dated his mom.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but...
And now I can go and buy dinner.
$120,000, yeah. You sure can. Look at that, Justin. Absolutely incredible. Now let's compare our starting fives.
And I am not negative in cap space.
Yeah, but I have Nick Claxton, so I win. Point guard, I think you win. You have John Morant, so that's pretty much set for you. Shooting guard, you probably also win. Is your shooting guard?
Malik Monk. And Josh Giddey is my backup.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, Desmond Bane's mainly just a shooter, but he's evolving a lot as a player. He's growing into more of just an offensive weapon that's a lot more diverse, which is cool. Really happy to see that. Small forward, Jaylen Brown. I mean, I don't think you can really match up with that.
I mean, I have Mikal Bridges right here.
That's true, but not Jaylen Brown. Even though I love Mikal Bridges with all my heart. You also have Andre Iguodala, which is... Your power forwards, though, kind of scare me. Zion and Bol Bol can absolutely dominate the paint.
Evan Mobley and Chris Boucher.
Just luckily, I've got some guys that can do well in the paint as well. Chris Boucher, he just had what could have been the longest in-game dunk in history because it was almost from the free throw line. He was really trying to do it from the free throw line. He didn't quite get it. I'm actually really happy with my centers too, having Valanciunas and Nick Claxton.
I'm very happy with my centers too.
Yeah, you've literally Joker and John Butler.
Let me use some of my boom.
See Andre Jordan.
Now we're pretty similar. I don't want this. I don't want this fool.
You should probably rather have John Butler, and I've never heard of him, than DeAndre Jordan. And whatever you do not.
Cody Zeller.
Sure. Cody Zeller somehow has been in the league for like 10 years. I don't know how he does it.
Fine. Goga, because I like his name.
Oh yeah, he's not great obviously, but he's there. Reggie Jackson's great value. I like having him. Austin Reeves is for the memes. Ty Jerome is just a player I liked in college. Patrick Williams is a very underrated player in my opinion, and Bull is Bull. So,
and then I have Rudy Gay because memes, and then I have Jordan Poole because he was low in cap hit, and then that gives me another player that can shoot the basketball. And then Anthony Edwards, which is a basketball player.
Yes.
Max McClung. I picked him because he won. Why do I keep saying Max? Mac McClung. Picked him because he won the dunk contest. And Scottie Pippen Jr. because I saw Scottie Pippen.
Wow, you really do know your basketball. I don't know what you were talking about. You're a pro at this.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were to talk like, if there's no salary cap and you're talking an ideal starting five out of current players, I mean, I would probably go Stephen Curry, shooting guard. Man, I don't know. I know. Oh man. I'm totally blanking on somebody. I don't even.
Fuck, who's my shooting guard?
Didn't you have a? I don't remember who you had. Oh, you had Malik Monk.
I miss him. I wanted to just look at the.
Yeah, I mean Paul George is kind of been underrated the past couple years. Devin Booker is actually up there. I don't know if he's. Naming the best shooting guard is kind of tough. But I think Steph Curry, Paul George is just a two-way player. At small forward, Kevin Durant. Power forward, Giannis. Center, Jokic.
For me, I gotta stick with my boy Ja Morant at point guard. And then for shooting guard, I would also go with Devin Booker.
I said Paul George.
You were talking about Devin Booker at first.
Yeah.
I'm going with Devin Booker. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm going with, who was I thinking? Fuck, I need to go look at it. I'm going with James Harden. Fuck that.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about James Harden too, because he's really more of a point guard now, which that's what he's been doing in Philly. And James Harden has also become underrated because he's still balling out like crazy. He's one of the most gifted players we've ever seen, and it's a shame that his style hasn't always been the most agreeable and that he's had some issues off the court. Not like that he's a bad person that I've seen, but it's just like some attitude issues, you know what I mean? But he's just so gifted. I mean, he's the Rockets' all-time assist leader. That's a pretty big deal. He's a great playmaker, great distributor of the basketball. Obviously, he's probably a top 10 scorer all time. You could say maybe top 5. I didn't want to go too crazy, but he's probably up in the top 5 conversation. As far as just being a scorer. And he was always kind of lazy on defense, but like when he wanted to be, he actually could be a pretty good defender. That's the upsetting thing, is if he directed his attitude a little bit better. I genuinely think he could have been. He was the best player in the league for a couple of years, I would say. Maybe just 1 year where he was truly like the peak of the league. But if he could have really put all those tools together, it's just a real shame that he was never on a title-winning team because, I mean, he's kind of a choker too. But realistically, he's one of the best there is for that. I really like Paul George too, just as a two-way player. That also goes along with like Kawhi would be ideal if he played a lot, would be the ideal small forward to have. But it's like you can't really pass on Kevin Durant. I mean, come on, it's Kevin Durant. he instantly makes any team he's on better. Like, he's one of the best, one of the most generational players of all time. Giannis is obvious, and Jokic I think is also obvious. If you have a pretty good defensive core outside of that, you should go Jokic because he will make your offense a million times better just by being on the court.
Okay, so now people care about no. So for my small forward, I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant. For my power forward, I'm gonna go with Giannis. And with my center, I'm gonna go with Jokic.
So you said John Morant, James Harden, KD, Giannis, Jokic?
Yes.
So just our backcourt's different.
Yes.
Very interesting. If we put the starting fives against each other, it'd be pretty even because only the backcourt is different.
Yeah, but I'm winning because I got John Morant.
But I'm proud of my lineup because I have Desmond Bain, who's my favorite player in the NBA. Besides maybe Kawhi, but I hate you so much. Still trying to get a Desmond Bain jersey. It's really hard to find.
Well, not much else to do. We might call it a short episode of the Stick and Ball Symposium.
Yeah, you don't know as much about the NBA as NFL. I probably also know a bit more about the NFL. So that video was a bit more in depth, but this was just a fun looking at a lineup, looking at some players. I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know how the end of this NBA season is gonna go. The trade deadline was one of the craziest we've ever seen. Will my Suns make it back to the finals? I doubt it, but maybe. I still think that it'll be the Clippers or Nuggets, but I guess the Suns have a chance. In the Eastern Conference, I really pretty much only see the Celtics. I think the Sixers are kind of slept on, though. It just depends on how Harden's going to perform, because he could really elevate that team to a title level, I believe. But with Embiid, Harden there, I mean, that's a surprisingly good roster that a lot of people they kind of sleep on right now. And the Nets at one point today were losing by 50, and I just wanted to point that out. So, anyway.
Yeah, I feel like it's also, not only do we know more about the NFL, but there's also more positions to fill out and talk about and go and revise.
Yeah, it's true. The roster difference is crazy.
Yeah.
Like 14 compared to 53.
It was insane. But this has been the Stick and Ball Symposium with Justin and Ellis. You have anything you want to say?
I thought you were Dave.
With Justin and Dave. Fuck.
Thank you all for listening. And wait, what's the outro again?
Do we have an outro that we planned? Make sure to play with your balls. Bye.